So right now I am in one of my dev environment, right? And when we want to create a new site, okay? So to create a new site, we can click on this SharePoint Start with homepage. So this is the new layout of SharePoint Start page where you will see all your frequent sites, the sites you are following, or the actual pages that you have created so far, right? So these are the different sites which are there, which I have created or I am following at the moment. And on the top left corner you will see this option of create site. When I click on this create site, you will see two options in here which are very familiar with every person who is working in SharePoint or SharePoint Online. There are two type of sites or site types which are available: team site and a communication site. Now you will ask me a question like, okay, Sigur, here we are seeing only two site types to be created, that is team site and communication site. But in your title for this video, you have said we have three different types of sites. So where is the third one? Bear with me. I will show you that how to create that third type of site and from where it can be done. But before that, we will see about these two options. So there are two types, as you can see. One is communication site and another one is team site. So when I go, there are several differences. Those are available in terms of communication site and team site. If you want, I can go in a deep dive into that, like what are the basic difference which we see between team site and communication site. And please do let me know in the comment if you want me to create a separate video related to that. As you all know, when we go and create a team site in the backend, it is creating one Microsoft 365 group. And along with that Microsoft 365 group, other things were also created. For example, once one SharePoint site is created, a security group or distribution group has also been created, which is associated to that particular site. And also you can optionally have a team as well as a planner associated with that Microsoft 365 group as well. I can cover all of these details in detail. If you like, let me know. Okay, so this is the how you create a simple site. Let me just try to create one simple site with this demo template, and I'm going to name it as demo 1. It's available when I click next, and I can create this site. My site is being created. Just a moment. So now my site is created. Let me just go click on finish. So it will redirect me to that newly created demo 1 site. This is the out of the box site. Nothing new for us as in SharePoint users, administrators or developers. The same way, if I go and try to create one communication site with the standard template I'm using, com demo 1, next, and I click on create site. So now that should be done. So now it's done, and now it also redirected me to this com demo 1 site, and this is standard SharePoint site, which is type of communication. Now to answer your question, how we can create that third site, the third type of site. Okay, so to do that, first of all, that is not available from this interface. When you click on this create site, that is not available. That interface is not having the third site type. But to do that, we have to go in the admin center of that. Okay, so let me just go and click on these 9 dots and click on admin center, this admin tile. So let's wait for it to load. So as you can see, now I am in the Microsoft 365 admin center. I go and click on more and I will select SharePoint. So now I am inside my SharePoint admin center. Now from here, if I go and click on active sites, these are all my active sites. Okay. But if I go and try to create a new site by clicking on this create a site button, you will see both of those options which are same when we try to create it from the inside this SharePoint, that is team site and communication site. But you will see one more option, which is this one, browse more sites. So when I click on this browse more sites, you will see this old view or old familiar type of site creation experience. By default, it choose this team site. These are the classic sites. I don't think so we should go and try to create that one. But if we select this team site, the main point which I want you to have a look is this one. It says if we select this team site template, it will create a team site, but it is not going to create Microsoft 365 group, shared Outlook inbox, shared calendar, one notebook or planner or Teams for that. Okay. So basically it is only going to create a team site, but it is not going to have this Microsoft 365 group associated to it. It is not going to have an option for the planner to associate it with that and all that stuff. Okay, so let me try to create this team site. I'm just going to give it a name as team site demo. Okay, it's already there, so let me just go and try to do it demo 2. It's trying to verify that, and I'm going to provide an administrator as my name and click next and create site. So once this site is created, I'm going to show you the difference between both of those sites. So that site has been created. Let me search for that demo 2. Yeah, this one. So when I open this site, couple of things that needs to be noticed. So this is the without Microsoft 365 group site. Let me just go and cancel it, and let me open that another site just a moment. From here, the name of the site that we created is, so this is the site that we have created without the Microsoft 365 group, and we created using the admin center. And this is the site that we have, right? And this is the site that we have created as a communication site. So just to give you a comparison, let me try to create one more site as an from here, that is a team site, standard template, use this template, team site demo 1. Okay, I'm going to give this name, next, create. It is going to create the site. So as you can see, yes, now it's finished. Just go and click on finish. So this is a team site demo 1. Okay, and this is the team site demo 2. This has been created without any of the I can say the using the admin center, so it doesn't have any of the Office 365 Outlook calendars and everything. But if I try to go and click on in here, as you can see, so just to give you an example, if I go and hover on this, I just see the tooltip, right? But if I go and hover on this one, I can see a sad mailbox, that is team site demo 1 at the rate ygr11.onmicrosoft.com. And this is says like it is connected to one of the Office 365 emails, but this one is not connected to that, right? And other options is calendar and all that stuff. Let me go, if I go and try to change those settings, that can also be done. But just for the information of this video, this is the way. If I go and show you again, if I go in the admin center and then go in SharePoint Admin Center and try to create one new site. I can show you that option one more time that you are familiar with it. So let's wait for it to load. Click on active sites, and when I click on create, you can see this option to create a team site, right? As it says, it is not connected, it does not create Microsoft 365 group, Outlook inbox, set calendar, one notebook, and planner. Okay. The other thing which I can also show you is, okay, so these are the main difference of these different type of sites. I hope you understand and get a knowledge about the third way of creating any of these sites, team sites without the Microsoft 365 groups, Outlook site calendars, notebooks, and teams and planner. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.